Welcome back to the Bikerboot channel. So today we are going to put this tire onto the old Softail. What we have is the tire, 21 inch. Got a new tube and a new inner tube strap. So I'm going to pull out the axle. So the axle pulled all the way out. I have a spacer here. Let's pull that out. Take a note of it, that how it went in. Alright, so now I'm gonna slide this out. This is a lot easier than a lot of the mountain bikes. So this is for the speedometer. That's it. It's easy peasy. Yeah, this tire is crap. It's done. It's toast. I'm gonna start by draining out all the air. Alright, I'm gonna lay this on the ground and try to break this bead. Beautiful. Come on. Shut the fan off so you can actually hear me. So once you get it going, it'll start coming out. You just gotta work it. Alright, cool. So now I'm gonna take a 12mm, loosen that up. Break this side. Work your way around to get that bead broken. So now the entire bead is broken. So I'm going to get this tube out. Here you go. Tube is out. So now I'm at where the valve stem is. And now she's out. And you can see the rim strap is kind of crusty too. Alright, so I saw another guy in the video put it back in the ground and start wrestling with this. I'm not sure why, because it should be as simple as this. That is that. That is the tire off. Alright, so I just want to touch on a few things real quick. And I just got finished watching Lowbrow Customs video too, and I completely forgot. Soapy water. So you put the soapy water on the tire before you start prying at it. So I will do that when I'm installing the new tire. Another point real quick. These are directional. There's a little arrow on here. You gotta make sure it's going in the right direction when you install it on your rim. It says rotation right here with an arrow pointing that way. So I gotta make sure that it's rolling forward. Alright. Also, there is a dot on here, a balancing dot. And it is right here. It's a balancing dot right here. You put it where the valve is. So the balancing dot goes where the valve is, and you should be good with your balancing. Again, I'm home with COVID, so I can't send this to the shop for balancing. It's a home shop. What are you gonna do? And the other point was, don't take any YouTuber's word for anything you're doing. Make sure you check your manual for everything. All right. So anything you watch, double check with your manual, torque specs, everything else like that. And that's it. That's all I got. So before I mount the tire to the rim, see some of these rust spots in here. I'm actually gonna take a brush. I'm gonna take this outside and just clean off all the little rust spots real quick before I put the strap around it. I'm not gonna bore you with that on the video. So we'll get back at it. The next thing you should see is me attempting and fighting with mounting the tire. But at least this time, I remembered the soap. Thank you, Lowbrow Customs. Alright, gonna line up a hole for the ring strap where the valve stem goes. And then work my way around. It's pretty straightforward, it's lined up. Alright, I'm gonna lay this down. Gonna take my soap, put it all around the tire. Alright. So that is on there. So don't worry about lining up the valve stem yet to the balancing dot, because this will spin around once you get in there. So you get the majority of the tire on, you can just press it on. Just start pressing it in. It'll go on easy until the end. Wow, a lot easier with the soap. Alright, important, you don't want this bead going in. You don't want both beads in. Just the bottom one. And at this point I'm going to take my tool and start working my way. You don't want to overdo it because you don't want to bend the rim. Just start working little by little. Simple as that. Got the new tube here. Got a new valve cap and a new bolt. So use the new bolt. Don't lose it. You're gonna want to put a little air in here to make it round. It'll make your life easier, trust me. Alright, looks good. We'll drain it out. There's the dot. There's the valve stem. I wasn't too far off. Alright. So that's lined up. Fucking ducks. Not gonna bullshit ya. I put it up on the bench to make my life a little bit easier. It's easier to do at eye level. And I'm gonna put the nut on because it was a bitch to get it through and lined up correctly. At least it won't pull out now. Now I'm gonna work getting this tube in. This is actually not much different than when you used to do it on your bicycles when you were a kid. You gotta slowly, so you're gonna be very careful when you're putting the rest of the tire in. Yes, once again, the soap. After the GoPro battery died, I caught it right in time before I got this thing on, so now we got it nice and soaked up. Heat started. Don't worry, I'll make this more difficult than it is. Let's see how much I can get done by hand before I get to use the tools. I smashed my phone. Alright, a little bit more soap for good measure. Let's dry out quick. It went from winter to humid in one day. There we go. Done.
So at this point the audio cut out in good old GoPro fashion. So here I'm just filling up the tire until the bead seats. So I actually heard it pop on one of them. I'm checking the air pressure right now and make sure it's 30 pounds as per the owner's manual. So I'm also looking for the torque specs right now. I'm going to put the wheel back on. The axle torque specs is 45 to 50 pounds, and the lower nuts are 9 to 11 pounds, I believe. And that's about it. So if you like the video and you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.